Hey guys, it's Shannon. So, welcome to our week 23 results. Look, 2 weeks in a row. Yay. Okay, so week 23, that means next week is week 24, which is like 6 months, which is crazy to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Something I want to do before I forget, because I want to tell you guys in this video, but I don't want to forget. So, mind yourselves. I have red hair now. This is what I was telling you guys I was doing before. Okay. That's what I thought. Alright, so anyways. Week 23. Okay, week 23. So it's been a pretty drab week. The only thing that's changed is we have taken the advice of one of our subscribers. Sorry, he's right at my feet. Okay. We took the advice of one of our subscribers and changed our Carb Nite solution day or cheat day or whatever to Saturdays. Only because when we do it on Sundays, we have to work on Monday, and then Monday it's very we're exhausted and we hurt, and it's just not worth it. So we changed it to Saturdays. So Sundays we don't usually do anything. So it gives us the chance to feel, crappy for that Sunday instead of on Monday while we're at work. So we did our cheat day yesterday instead of today. So that's really pretty much what's changed. I forgot to grab something. Crap. Oh well, I'll figure it out. We bought ourselves a little treat. I'll explain that to you in a bit. Let me get to the can't decide what I want to do. Let me get to the results. I'll tell you about the little treat we bought ourselves, and then I went back through the last couple of videos and pulled some questions for a Q&A that you guys had left for me, so that I can answer some of the questions that I can't seem to make a separate video for, so I figure I'll just put it onto one of these videos. Actually frozen. I don't know if I was frozen or not, but if I was, I apologize, because apparently my video thing is
crap. Anyways, sorry, can you tell me what you did yesterday? I'm exhausted and kind of bleh today. Anyways, okay, so let's get down to the results. So for week 23, last week Chris was at 199.4. Remember, he crossed that 200 mark. Yesterday he weighed in at 198.4, which is a loss of another pound, which puts him at a 40.8 pound loss. 40.8 pound loss. So, yay, Chris. Last week, Vaughn was at 229.3. This week, he's at 228.4, so he lost 0.9 pounds, which is a loss of 27.4 pounds. Yay, Vaughn. And then last week, I was 340.5. This week, I'm 339, which is a 1.5 pound loss, which puts me at an even 35 pounds loss in 23 weeks. I am 2.4 pounds away from 10%. So, just 2.4 pounds. I just got to get there. So, yay. So, we bought ourselves a treat. And the reason we bought ourselves a treat is between the three of us, we have passed the 100-pound mark. So between the three of us, we've lost over 100 pounds. Last week we were at like 99.8 pounds, and today, or yesterday when we weighed in, it bumped it to 103.2. So between the three of us, we have lost 103.2 pounds, which, when I look at my 35 pounds, I kind of go, okay, 35 pounds is pretty good. I mean, for 35 pounds for 23 weeks is pretty good, and I'm definitely not bad-mouthing that at all. But, I just think 35 pounds. And then I look and I go, between the three of us, we've lost 103 pounds. That's the size of like a small cheerleader or a regular size cheerleader, or whatever. But 103 pounds, it's a little bit crazy to me. We've lost a lot of weight between the three of us. And I'm just really excited with how things are going. It's going well. We're continuously losing every week with what we're doing. I love it. I love it. This is just really great. So, but anyway, so the present we bought ourselves is right here. You probably can't really see it, but we bought ourselves a 55-inch Westinghouse TV. So it was on sale. We decided it was a nice treat. So I'm really excited to hook it up. We're going from a 32-inch to a 55-inch, so I'm pretty excited. I know, which has nothing to do with
weight loss, but it is what it is. So, all right, let me get down to some questions. I'm going to try and start every week putting in a few questions from the previous week. So if you guys have any questions that I don't answer today, leave them below, and I'll answer them next week. So let's just do some questions. Like I said, I pulled them from like the last 2 months worth of videos. So when I mentioned the first time I wanted to do a Q&A. So first question is from Chantel Gregory. She says, how do you make your own homemade ranch dressing? I've talked about it before. We do make ranch dressing. You get like 2 tablespoons for 0.4 carbs. So we can pretty much eat however much we want. And we just buy the buttermilk Hidden Valley Ranch packet with full fat buttermilk and full fat mayonnaise, and then the actual packet, and just we blend it up in the blender. We go through probably somewhere between 2 and 4 packs a week, and a box comes with 4. So we go between 2 and 4 packs a week, which is 4 cups of mayonnaise, 4 cups of buttermilk, and 4 packets of ranch dressing. So it's really simple. It's not like I'm actually making like homemade ranch and milking the cow and stuff. I'm not doing any of that, but I don't buy bottled ranch. I don't like Hidden Valley's buttermilk bottled ranch, but I love the homemade stuff. So anyways, okay. So there was that question. Next question is from Coupe DeVille. She said, I've been looking for sugar-free barbecue sauce. Do you know the name of it? I need to find some. I don't remember the name of it. It's in my refrigerator. It's so far. I'm so tired. I fell off a curb today, so my foot, and these flip-flops make my feet hurt, or my one foot hurt all the time as it is, and then falling off the sidewalk didn't help. But let's look and see if I can find the name of this sugar-free barbecue sauce. Why? My eyes look really blue. Okay. Talks amongst yourselves. If you guys are new to my channel, you'll know that I mumble a lot, so I apologize, but I'm pretty awesome. Barbecue sauce. I'll know it as soon as I see it. Sugar-free barbecue sauce. Images. There it is. It's this one. Okay, it's called G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. They have maple brown flavored and hickory flavoring. They have a couple of different kinds. I think Vaughn just gets the hickory because it's a little chunky, which is kind of weird for me. I'm not a huge barbecue sauce fan as it is, unless it's like McDonald's barbecue sauce, which is probably really bad. I shouldn't say that, but it is what it is. So that is the kind, that is what we use, or what my husband uses. So yeah. Okay. So next question is from Emanio. Curious about your daily caloric intake. What do you do for physical activity and exercise? So it's 2 questions. And I get this question almost on every single video, so it's pretty much answering everybody's question. Daily caloric intake, I honestly don't know. I am going to this week kind of jot it down so I can give you guys kind of an idea of what we eat. I know it's kind of high because we eat a lot of bacon. We've pretty much gotten to a point where we just take strips of bacon for lunch with our Jell-O and string cheese. I think I was telling you guys about that last week. It's easy, it's cheap, it's fast, it tides us over, and there's no carbs. So that's pretty much what we do. But I will track it this week, and I will let you guys know next week what my daily caloric intake is. As far as physical activity exercise goes, usually between 3 to 5 nights a week. When we get home, we go for a walk. I know it's not a lot, but I'm 339 pounds, so there's not a whole lot more I can do besides that. But we usually walk, like, if we walk the big hills, because we have a really big hill over here. If we walk the big hill, we probably only walk about 1.5 miles. If we just walk around the flatlands, it's usually between 2 and 2.5 miles. So it's not a lot, but it's what I can do for now. Sometimes the boys skateboard and stuff. We try and park at the back of the grocery store. We walk around. I mean, for the most part, as far as me personally, that's about the extent of what I can do without dying. So we're working into it. We were just walking once or twice. We're doing more like 3 to 4 and sometimes 5 days a week now. So I mean, we're working our way up. So hopefully that answers those questions. Next question is from Carissa, which if you guys don't follow her, you totally should, and I'll talk about her later. But she said, does Chris do anything differently to get the bigger losses, or does he change things up that he thinks makes a difference? Chris does not. We literally all eat the exact same thing. We all eat the same breakfast. We all eat the same lunch. We all eat the same dinner. The only thing that is slightly different is, and it's over there, and I would show you, but I'm not going to. The only thing that is slightly different with Chris is he uses like a bottle of sriracha a week. So I don't know if that's clearing out. I don't know. But I don't know if his metabolism is just faster or what, but we eat the exact same thing. So I don't know why he would be getting faster loss, with the exception of his metabolism is faster, I would imagine. I mean, and it makes sense. I mean, he's lost 5 more pounds than I have, which really isn't that much. He's lost 12 more pounds than Vaughn and 13 more pounds than Vaughn. So I'm not sure, to be honest with you. On cheat days, he eats way more than we do. Like yesterday for lunch, we had Wendy's, and Vaughn and I each got doubles and he got a triple. So he usually eats more than we do as far as that goes. So I don't know why he gets bigger losses than us, but for us, it doesn't matter too much. We're all losing, and that's what matters to me. So yeah. Okay. Next one is from TJ Melissa Hopkins. She said, what is your goal weight for each of you? We actually just had this conversation yesterday, so even though they're not here, I can kind of speak for them. Chris wants to get down to 165, between 165 and 170, so he only has about 30 pounds left to go. Vaughn wants to get down to 180, 185, so he has about 48-ish pounds to go. I want to be at about 175, 200 is my goal. It's to be under 200. So I got about 139, 140 pounds to go, which is a lot. But I have short-term goals. I'm not thinking about the long-term right now. My main goal is by August of this year. So I've got the rest of June, all of July, and then August, I want to be down 100 pounds from when I was a year ago. So a year ago, I was at 398. So if I want to be at 298, I need to lose, hold on, I'm figuring it out. I need to lose another 40 pounds before August, which may be a little bit outside of what I can do. But that's okay. I'm gonna get as close as I can. So, because that will mean, because when I went into the hospital, I was 398. So if I can lose close to 100 pounds by then, my doctor will start talking to me about fertility stuff. So that is my goal, is to start, is to try and get there at least maybe by the end of August. I can lose the rest. I don't know. Probably not, because I've only lost 35 so far. But I don't know. Honestly, if I can get if I can get to about 275 by the end of the year, I will be ecstatic. I don't know if that's possible or not, but we'll see. So those are all of our goals. Honestly, my main goal, the 175, is contingent on my pant size. As long as I can get to a size 12 or so, whichever comes last. So either 175 or size 12. So if I get to 175 and I'm still a size 14, I'll probably go a little bit lower to get to size 12. So I may end up at 170 or 165 or something. I don't know. I'm playing it kind of by ear. I'm just kind of going by what I feel like. I've never been skinny. I don't know how I'm going to look skinny, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear at this point. I just know I really want to be under 200. So, but my main goal right now is just to be under 300. So, yeah. Does that. Okay. The next one is from the Lopez Chronicles. It's the last 2 questions. What would your advice be to someone just starting the keto diet? Do your research. There's a ton of research out there. If you're a much bigger person like I am, try not to watch the videos in which they talk about a lot of weightlifting and stuff, because those are more for people that are closer to their goal weight. At least that's the way I feel. I could be wrong. I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian or anything like that. But when I watch some of those videos and they talk about carb loading on these days and stuff, and it doesn't really do anything for me because I don't lift weights or anything like that. So I kind of stray away from watching those videos. But where I started was a video called "Butter Makes Your Pants Fall Off." And the guy's a little weird, in my opinion. He's cool, but he's a little weird. But what he says is just spot on, and it's awesome. So that's where I started. I also started with Carissa. So like I said before, check out Carissa's channel. It's Carisa. She does a lot of in-between stuff besides just the keto. She also does makeup reviews and stuff, but, you know, definitely watch her keto vlogs as well. She's awesome. I love her to death. So my biggest advice is please do your research, because I mean, even me personally, when I first started, we were doing, for the first 2 or 3 weeks before I figured it out, we weren't doing net carbs. We were doing full on carbs. So I would get something and it would say it was like 25 carbs. And I'm like, well, we can't eat this. When in reality, after you subtract out the dietary fiber, it's like 2 carbs. So, definitely do your research, find out what works for you. When you first start, you know, you're going to do really great when you first start, because all that water weight is going to come off, the inflammation is going to come off, but it's going to slow down, and you have to be prepared for that. And that's really with any diet. You really just have to be prepared. Also, as far as starting out, I'm kind of mixing. Her other question is, what are the best resources you found? So I'm kind of mixing these 2 questions. The other advice that I have is, don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the trolls. I get troll comments on almost every single video about me being pathetic and having no self-control because I have to do a carb day, blah, 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 whatever. Don't listen to the trolls. Don't listen to the haters, and do your research, because if somebody comes up to you and says, well, you're going to clog your arteries, make sure you have the response to come back to them and say, no, because I eat, you know, low carbs, I'm not inflaming my artery wall so the plaque doesn't stick to it, so it flows through like it's supposed to. Plaque is good for you. Cholesterol is good for you. So just make sure you do your research as far as that goes. Make sure, obviously, your body can handle it. This diet has done amazingly wonderful things for my body. So, I mean, make sure you can do it. I'm rambling. We're at 16 minutes. I really apologize if you guys have made it this far. You know I love you. You guys know I love you anyway. So, yeah. So that's my main thing. Do your research. That's all I can say. So that's it. Next week, we will have, at our 24 weeks, we will have our 6-month pictures. I'm kind of excited to see it, because I've been doing like month-to-month pictures. So like I did a picture in February or the end of January, and then end of February. So I've been doing those. But this will be like the first 6 months to see how we look. I mean, I can see it in my face. This still bothers me, but it's going away. So I can see it in my face. I can see it in the way my clothes fit. Obviously, I showed you guys my pants last week, so I mean, I can see it. I just really want to see that starting picture versus now, and see where we're at. And then, of course, at the end of the year, I can't wait to see the starting picture versus the end of the year picture. So I'm really excited. Anyways, you guys know how much I love you. I say this every video, but it's true. You guys' support really means so much to me. I mean, honestly, I don't think you guys realize how much your support really means to me. So I really appreciate it. Welcome to all of my new subbies. I can't believe that I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. That's a little crazy to me. I'm thinking about maybe doing a like a keto box giveaway. So it'll have some of my favorite keto type stuff in it. Yeah, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I love you. Love, peace, and bacon grease. Bye.